Have you got the Wi-Fi password?
Good morning, everybody from Bali. Today is going to be a more sprucey, the ins, outs, and shake it all about of a solopreneur life. It's me in my online coaching business, showing you the ropes, what I get up to in my day-to-day. Hopefully it interests you, inspires you, or gives you tips and tricks along the way. My lovely wife made me a jamu to kick off the day. One of the Bali's best anti-inflammatories. Turmeric, ginger, bit of lime, cleanse the system. Okay, that's rules. This place actually cost us £600 a month. Shared between us is about £300. Possible for someone who is just starting up their business, keeping it low cost, keeping those overheads low. I'm going to just show you the tasks from the minute things, how I keep high performing throughout the day, and my optimism for you to start your own journey as a solopreneur, an entrepreneur. And if you're a student just graduating uni, this is going to be like a hindsight, and not hindsight, that's looking back. Looking forward into a whole new career that you can definitely do and has a lot of potential. So follow me. I'm gonna go and get a coffee, do some journaling. Let's go. About 8:30 now, and it's around about the same time I get up. I only really take calls at about 9 minimum. This is for my relationship coaching, creative directing, creative consultations. So I run 2 little businesses at the moment, and one is a relationship coaching business, and that's my main stream of income. Other than that, I do content creation. As you grow as a solopreneur, you get more creative, you get inspiration, but sometimes you need to usually go for the ones that take low cost of entry to even begin. So with coaching, it really is just an investment of time and energy to start earning. And if you have a gift, if you have an innate ability, if you've honed a skill, if you've studied your life off behind some of these skills, then why not monetize them? And that's what I've done with life coaching. I went from fitness coaching, which I spent 7 years doing. Then I went into life coaching for about 1 or 2 years, and then now I'm a relationship coach because it's just readjusting to something that's far more in alignment with me. I think about what am I naturally good at and what can I monetize. So as you can see by the eye bags, my day doesn't start until I have the ice long black coffee. And a little health tip I always say with the coffee is that it's good for you. Coffee increases your heart rate. Well, it's only bad for you if you put milk in there, if you use butter or dairy, or drain it down and steal all the goodness with the polyphenols. So this is the stuff I need to plant into my veins to get me kicking. I usually start my day without a phone, put in airplane mode on. It's always the best way to go when you're kicking off a day. And lots of people pressure you to do lots of meditation to kick your brain into high performance and sort of de-stress, but all I do, sit, plant your feet in the ground nice and steady, and take 3 big deep breaths. Make it a nasal breath and into the diaphragm. So big deep breath for 6 seconds, hold at the top for 4, don't hold for too long because we want to live the day. Breathe out. I usually do that for about 3 or 4 times before kicking off my journaling practice. So a really fast breathwork exercise just to slow everything down, because my thoughts go mental. Many creatives out there, they're like, oh, I need to get on to the day, I've got so many ideas to start implementing. But this is actually just going to slow you down, build that time between your thoughts and actions, and actually serve you as you move through not only your day, your week, but your life. Because lots of us forget that, decisions are made on a whim, very irrationally, and we can save us making a terrible decision by just breathing, because we slow down our brain, we drain our cortisol, and we allow ourselves to sort of think at a higher level. So that's why breathwork is so bloody important. Right, I'm getting on a journaling session, maybe 15-30 minutes. I would definitely recommend some money mindset. I've only just got into this, recommended by Jazz, and I bloody love it because it's very comprehensive, really quite implementable into your life, and she's quirky, she makes it fun. Definitely recommend this book to kick off my day, hone in on what I know needs to be better, the money mindset. I'll probably catch you after a morning brew. And this is the second reason I drink coffee in the morning. Flash. So there we go, finished my morning coffee, finished my morning journaling. Great way to start the day. The biggest takeaway from this book is that we tend to love to get in our own way, don't we, in everything. Solopreneurship, even getting bloody started. Even this video has taken me a little while to like oomph up the confidence, oomph up my way out of my comfort zone and routine and getting out of my own way. I try and perfect things. You know, we all have that inner perfectionist. We want to protect ourselves from the quality we offer. Imagine very clearly, crisply, that when you are rich, what's going to be manifest? How are you going to feel? The emotions are the indicators whether you're making it, you're on track, or you're not. It's allowing that intuitive power to align with you. Raise your worth. Reverse engineer the process, because that will allow you to take the biggest, most courageous, bravest action you possibly can towards your dreams. Like I'm doing here. I know that my avenue to success and what my life wants to ideally look like is, you know, I've always wanted to become an actor, a performer when I was a young boy. And so this is an avenue, creating a YouTube channel, really going for it on a vlog. Now it's time to write up my day and see the agenda. What have I got on? How can I focus my energy wisely? Because sometimes we all get caught up in procrastination. Sometimes we're unconsciously trying to sabotage our day by getting caught up in scrolling feeds, Facebook posts. Good to see you there, Zara, our lovely cleaner. And so if you didn't think your macro clarity was enough, now it's down to micro clarity. It's great to ground a creative brain by creating a to-do list. Really simple top 3 or a big list that you must get done. I always prioritize 3 things in my day and the most non-negotiable things that need to be done, which will push my business further, bring in more money, improve my online presence, let's say, and actually push me towards my dreams. A little hack for me as a creative brain: write down your distractions, your most common distractions every single day. And I found this practice to be extremely valuable because as a creative brain, you go off and you lose energy in tasks that really don't need you or suck the life out of you and stop you and hinder you from your dreams. So distractions, the most common for me is scrolling on Facebook, going on Instagram, getting into comparisonitis against other people, replying too availably, massive. You know, if someone pops up on my WhatsApp, I'm straight there. No, the best thing to do is value your worth, value your energy, and then you'll know how to spend your energy. Like we said before, valuing your worth is probably the best way to reverse engineer your life ahead of you. And the second thing I'll do is drag and drop all the to-dos that I've written down, and then I'll put it all on my calendar. And like I say, create a best friend out of your calendar rather than a tyrant. So look at your day and think, what does my ideal day look like? Creatives hate structure and sucking the life out of your inspiration and your gift of going outside the box. My ideal day looks like checking with my clients. I want to be productive, creating content. I've got a couple of meetings jotted in there, and also I've got some editing work to do, stuff I don't massively enjoy, but I have to do it. So there we go, I put it in there, give it some allocated time slots, and again, this makes you feel a little more manageable, a little bit more doable if you allocate time blocks. And that's why I love the Google Calendar and the way it color codes things as well. What I've done before is actually non-negotiably put in tasks across my week to make sure those times are blocked. I'm not being booked for calls, I'm not allowing time for vlogs like this, and I'm not allowing time for distractions or anything like that. So I make sure I'm getting those things done, and I know that then I can have a successful day. So right now I'm going to be checking in with my clients. I'm going to be probably doing some creative gen ideas and then actually getting to filming some really important pieces of content. This is very important too, but I'm going to show you the back end and BTS a bit in a sec. So see you there. Oh, I've forgotten my food. Probably in about 5-10 minutes I've ordered some Gojek food, which is Bali's way of Uber Eats. It's brilliant because I'll have a lovely spread of food for probably less than £5, and it's all delivered to me. I'm not spending or wasting time and energy on actually making my food. So any solopreneurs and entrepreneurs out there, you definitely know those energy leaking tasks like cooking food, cleaning and all that stuff. You've seen our lovely Era just there. We've got delivered food, top quality from best restaurants around the world, and it costs me less than £5 a meal. In total, that's about £10 per day just to get your food delivered and high quality. Not to gentrify the whole Bali concept of living, but it's absolutely key and essential for entrepreneurship. You'll see the millionaires always, outsource things that leak their energy. You see all those millionaires doing like house tours and never going into their kitchen and saying, I never spend any time in this kitchen.
Double Viking oven, do I use it? Not really. You know, it's not my forte though.
And this goes to show that those that are successful tend to be very aware of where their gifts and talents and energy should be spent and where it should be outsourced. Day-to-day menial tasks can suck the life out of you and also your time and energy to focus on your business. So there we go, that's a huge tip. And I'm probably going to show you the food I'll be eating because I like protein-centric breakfasts to manage my energy through the day, and also the coffee's now in my system and I need to mellow that down, especially as a creative Vata brain. If you look at Ayurveda, you've got Vata, Pitta and Kapha, 3 forms of Ayurvedic energy, and I'm probably tailoring all the way up to the Vata creative because the coffee and caffeine instigates that, allows me to get into that flow. But what I need to do is bring it right back down with my food, counteract your natural tendencies as a human being. It's a brilliant thing to look into, Ayurveda nutrition, and I'm sure it will help your day and your performance. The food has just arrived. Ooh, look at that spread. We've Mexican bowl. We've got an omelette. Again, protein centric, lots of egg base. You've got avocado, which is brilliant for keeping the salad, you know, getting all the goodness out of your salad. And again, another salad bowl. This is Jazz's food, so let me cool her down, see what she's up to. Honey, food's ready!
You scare me.
What are you up to, sweetheart? What's your day looking like?
I've got a call, coaching call with a beautiful queen and preparing for my next course coming up soon, so that's exciting.
As a solopreneur, you kind of create what you want, and you've monetized that, Jazz, right? So it's like, you know, it's earning a living and it's doing what you love. It's your gifts, helping transform lovely ladies. What are you thinking about, Jazzy? So, sweetheart, if you had any tip for anyone wanting to start, what would you say? One thing, the nugget.
You need to trust in yourself. If you don't trust yourself, it's not going to take you very far, and that's just the truth. You've got to trust that you can do it. You do have what it takes. Trust that you are valuable. You do have something to give. You've got to trust in yourself.
Love it, sweetheart. Thank you. Tip for your coffee. Oh. Okay, that's clients, emails, managing my Upwork team, all done. Important task done. That is building momentum for the rest of the day. Know what's authentically you. What is your truth? And then outsource the rest. Of course, when you're kicking off a business, you don't have the capital to invest initially. So get good at a few things. Become a jack of all trade and just start learning where you like to enjoy spending your time and what you are generally naturally great at. What are you finding flow in? A few questions to ask yourself is, are you doing it to sabotage yourself? Are you doing it to actively procrastinate, or have you got a low self-worth which continues you doing a task which needs to be up-leveled? I know we need to do what we need to do in order to do what we want to do, but ask yourself these questions early on in the process. The last thing you want is to resent your job, resent your dreams coming true. And the little takeaway here is there is always someone out there less qualified than you doing what you'd love to do. So don't let it hold you back. Lots of us get into imposter syndrome or needing to know more, and knowledge is power, but realistically, experience teaches you the way. It's boiling here in Bali. I've got an important call in 30 minutes and I need to wake up. Elegant. And that means a good old dip in the pool. So I've been suffering with a bit of eczema lately on my neck, in my face, and this might actually stop you from getting on the camera and showing up to the world. And I know most people, you know, worry about the aesthetic to show up, but don't let that stop you. People want more than aesthetic manifestation and more about the energy you deliver to the camera, the value you deliver. Who cares what you look like? And I've been in that world, I've been in the modeling world, and it kind of stops you showing up to the world, putting yourself out there, building a personal brand, doesn't it? Because you do need to put your face out online, and I'm actually helping a client at the moment go through that adjusting from that fear of holding back. Is this doing this for me or pleasing people around me? Always think about yourself first, because when you fill your own cup, we all know when it overflows, you have enough to fill others. Live life on your terms, and I'm sure you'll thank yourself and others will thank you for it. Right, I've got a call to catch. Next call I have is a creative consultation for a coach, and he wants to know how coaches basically do it. So I'm about to hop on that and I'll show you the office I work in. This right here is my desk, my workspace, the most positive it possibly gets. Well lit, I've got a lovely, beautiful view, very fortunate and lucky, and it's, you know, it's natural lighting. Absolutely love the feel of nature. And let's compare my desk to Jazz's. I'm going to take you over it. To Jazz's desk. Yours is pretty beautiful. That's the lady that sits at it.
Where is it?
So is this like your feminine flow zone, Jazzy?
Wow.
Got affirmations on the side there. Dying flowers, but then beautiful ones. I think Jazz has probably topped me. Vote everybody in the comments. Jazz's desk or mine? So you probably didn't anticipate all this laptop stuff. Energy is key. Managing energy, balancing the energy. And you know, you've had that coffee this morning. I still need a bit more caffeine, but I'm not going to overdo it. I'm having a green tea. When I seen a nutritionist when I was going through some anxiety, they actually said to me, cut back your caffeine. Having one coffee and a green tea is your limit, your utter limit if you're going through anxiety or stress. And so manage your energy. And I love caffeine. These days I am feeling a little more relaxed than I used to. So this is a perfect combination. And so I'm like 2 minutes away from my call. Oop. So there we have it. I was actually going to give you my favourite apps, web apps, even on your phone, to help you manage your business. So I use Notion to plan videos, help my client journeys. Next one, Todoist. Fantastic way to create a to-do list. Upwork, of course, for outsourcing energy leaking tasks and things that other experts can help you. Then I've got Final Cut Pro that edits my videos. I've got Photoshop Lightroom, which helps me edit my photos and thumbnails and everything you see on Instagram, by the way. Do follow me on Instagram if you haven't already. Then I have InShot to create videos inside my phone. Another one called Impresso for stories. Preview is also another great place to manage your feed. And there's also something called the Creator Studio. It lets you scale your time and energy by scheduling ahead. You can use the Creator Studio in Facebook to do all of that for you. It's almost like a social media manager. We're about to go and film some content for YouTube and my website and another brand. I've got 3 things to create. God, it's been bloody busy day. Let's give Jazz some love and snog. Let's go. So as you can see, trying to set up the scene and set for what to be a website video. So welcome to my channel, welcome everybody to joshcampbell.co, and if you want to invest in any of my coaching programs, then feel free. There's a quiz to my left and there's kids in the back playing with skateboards. My life's a mess, there's dogs outside barking, the scene's gone to pot. What else is there? That is to say, you cannot predict life. I planned in 2 hours to schedule content. The unforeseen has just happened. So what I'm going to do instead is have plan B. Go to the gym, exercise, redirect my energy, and this is what you need to do as a solopreneur. You're going to hit unnecessary roadblocks in the road, but you're going to have to adapt, adjust, and pivot your way to success. Maybe I just push this back to another day. I'm sure you can feel it through the camera, the distraught feeling I'm having right now. Polish a turd, as it were, do the best with this situation, and film content for a brand. You wouldn't believe it. I come back downstairs to record yet another film session and look what I see. An obliterated scene. It's completely obliterated. The green screen's gone again. My camera, I hope, is still intact. Yet, luckily. It's just it's a show. All this stuff hasn't gone to plan, but we're still gonna soldier on, get one piece of content, and because the day's gone a little bit topsy-turvy, I'm going to go to the gym after and vent it all out because I need it. 3rd time lucky. As you can see here, there's a camera and a green screen. And you might think, what the heck is that to do with coaching? The most valuable skills I've realised across the 3 years of doing this stuff is learning as you go, learning as many valuable skills as possible. I would definitely recommend learning how to work a camera. Photography, video, they're very different worlds, but definitely worth learning. This thing cost me about £5 in Indonesia, and some of the lighting also not too high cost to entry. So do your best to go into avenues that don't cost you too much. It's like going and learning how to be a horse rider. It's a higher cost to entry than playing football is. So think about those skills you can kind of learn with a low cost to entry and will allow you to go so far. This allows me to shoot my own ads when I come to it. Media buying is another thing, marketing is another. Leveraging your own skill and learning more depth around your coaching expertise, another. There's many skills out there, but they are probably my favourites. Incredibly leverageable, incredibly valuable, and I couldn't advocate for them enough. Let's get to it. Now we are off to the gym. Go and show you our little commute, which is quite fun. Just arrived to the gym, about to hit a session. High intensity bodybuilding, I think for me. That's going to do a thing, probably just a few bum squeezes for a peach. Catch up with you after, finish the gym. How was it so far? Feeling good. It was a quick, short, snappy one, wasn't it? shows a lot of hard work. I find that exercise helps not only the physique, doesn't it? Like I used to as a young, unconscious boy. I think it was just for that, but actually these days it's to channel my masculinity, balance those hormones. If I'm too much in my feminine flow and a creative brain, I need this to feel manly in my relationship. The gym, nice, isn't it? It's like a beach vibes. I think they're just developing it. Let's get to the beach, the cliff. Let's finish up the day in a nice positive way. Oh yeah. So there you have it. We've ended our day with a good old bit of banana bread. Post-workout snack, bit of poo. It's like a cow pat minefield. This is one of our favourite places in the world, isn't it, Jazzy? Look at that view. So we're coming to the end of this video, and it's all about being a solopreneur, kicking off your business, and just taking that big leap. And it's my biggest thing I forgot to mention at the end is probably one of the most important things. It's like today, you've seen the roller coaster. This roller coaster is spanned out into bigger depths and bigger peaks, bigger highs.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay. Okay. What are you doing behind my back? Sorry mate, we nearly got mowed down. This is just to go to say that you need to find something you absolutely love and adore and it has purpose behind, because you need to get yourself through those low points. Hello. Have a good bar. Bye. Heart has to be in it for it to go the long route. Is that right, Jazz? What's your opinion on like finding your solopreneurial journey?
Aligned with your authentic code, your authenticity.
Yes.
Not what others say you should, quote unquote, should do, or society says you should do.
Yeah.
Doing what you know your soul is here to do. You know, it's going to connect back to your heart space.
Yeah, the heart space, there we go. Now that's something deep in depth, and it doesn't take an overnight ordeal, does it? It takes lots of experimenting, lots of pivoting, lots of changing around, but you have to take that leap of faith to find out in the first place. And you see it all too commonly in your 20s. You've got to figure out all these skills, you've got to like try absolutely everything to know, but just listen to your heart, as I said. People on YouTube telling you how to do things a certain way, edit a video a certain way, how to coach, how to do pricing, how to do programming, and it kind of gets in the way of your own doing, doesn't it? You kind of overanalyze before you begin.
Oh, so good.
So good.
This is perfect.
Wait, hang on a minute. Jazzy gets 2 slices.
No, it's yours. This is yours.
No, mine? Well, I've
No,
got, what's that?
it's yours.
A quarter of 1 slice. Jazzy's
No.
completely hogged it. You've hogged it.
Like a little bit. Yeah.
That's how tasty the banana bread is, isn't it, sweetheart? Okay, so we get the thumbnail, we'll get you down to the beach. Now we're both on Bingham Beach, enjoying the beach and a bit of a good dip. I hope you've enjoyed today's video. It's been a while since I've done like a day in the life, and I hope you enjoyed it. Another final reminder, full of reminders and tips. I came from a uni degree in business and psychology, and I was supposed to be a consultant working in London in busy city, busy, stressful, high cortisol recruitment companies, but I've ended up meeting my lovely wife, living my dream in Bali, and it wouldn't have been because I didn't chase my natural talents, my natural gifts, and just said, fuck it, basically, really, isn't it? Your heart needs to be behind it, let it follow the lead. As I said before, there's someone who is less qualified than you doing what you love to do. Got a bloody FPV drone above our heads. You know what? I could do anything to him right now, couldn't I? Could bloody clothesline him. That is brave, very brave. Just want to say a big thank you for tuning in right to the end. I hope this has inspired you to take action and given you some tools along the way. Have a beautiful day. Don't forget to like, subscribe and turn on that little bell for notifications. There we go.